Zaif Craft by Mache is developed and dedicated to all anglers who wants to see my fly patterns. It is a pleasure and honor to be with you. Thanks for watching my new production. Tungsten Piping Caddis Nymph on silicone tubbing is giving a great fly fishing solution. For any riverbed, there are two versions of this fly pattern designed individually on my fly tying bench. The basic materials are clear, good quality silicone dubbing tungsten, slotted bead, some hackles, and fishing line to stabilize piping. To make the Caddis pipe is easy. What you need is any pin and tying vise, thin foil, clear silicone, and dubbing with harder, bigger fibers or few blended dubbings. Leave the pipe to dry. To make the Caddis pipe is easy. What you need is any tying pin, thin foil, clear silicone, and dubbing with harder, bigger fibers of dubbing or few blended dubbings. Pair of scissors. The pipe inside on the hook shank can be empty or full filled, or partly by materials of the fly, or possibly filled by silicone with gravel, where the lead wire is prohibited. Personally, I like to leave internal space of pipe maximum empty. The trapped air in pipe when fly is bouncing is realizing air bubbles and is attracting more fish baits. The empty inside nymph is lighter and creating more opportunities to fish, especially on the borders between shallow, fast-running waters and deeper monster dean. This is my proposition of great entry to dress more advanced pipping Caddis nymphs. Caddis peeping nymph. Order of fly tying. Fly head, tungsten slotted bead, for millimeters slotted. Black bead, fishing line, hackles, stretch, dubbing or body materials. Body, silicone peeping. Caddis peeping nymph belongs to easy fly tying nymphs, and even not advanced fly tier will be able to drease nice fly. In fly tying process of this particular fly is to attach the bead by slotted side to hook band. Second important point is to move fishing line of the tungsten bead towards hook band downside. You should not have problems with tying following stages of tying. Part 2. Mayfly slotted tungsten beaded nymph. This larger nymph with flexible tail is perfect for barbelfish and other fish in fast-running rivers. As we know, mayflies nymphs are occurring in different shape sizes and depends on type of specimen from Mayfly tier side, interesting me biology of this larval stage of insects. Before you start to dress mayfly nymphs, you should remember about that some nymphs are crawling on the riverbed and others are good swimmers. Buriers are not from fly angler point, interesting only this specimens in sub-imago and imago stages of development. There are opinions about tailing fly methods you can use for your nymph tails, any popular tailing materials. For tailing nymph, I decided to choose Wapsi micro round rubber, which will give more movement in the water during the fishing sessions. It is easy in 3 pieces tail creation. What you need is to make good knot-on rubber. Materials: hook size 12 with long shank. Recommended size 12 nymph hook or Dohiku HDS hook. Tungsten beads. Body stretch. Feather materials. Rubber tail. Dubbings. Order of fly tying. An instruction. 1. Set up bead and after join the rubber tail to the hook shank. 2. Wrap end of narrow piece of stretch to build up the top of abdomen of the fly. 3. Use any quilling materials or other which you get in from your storage. I like HNDS synthetic quilling material. 4. Use longer fibers. Set up first pair of gills white or yellow brown. In this point you can use any color, but you need to be sure to have fine thin fibers. 5. When you wrap all together on the hook shank, go to next segment. It is worth to make construction of the fly durable by systematically applying little bit varnish on any single segment. Continue segmentation to the fly thorax. 6. Use wider stripe of stretch to build up wings and wings case. 7. Use dubbing for thorax and form this part of the fly. 8. Apply the pheasant church window feathers. 9. Finish the fly. As you see, the present film production is from the fly tier side, so you can see more details. Presented fly pattern should not be problematic. For any fly tier, I have used slotted bead this time because it's heavier compared to countersunk ones.